Good morning, everyone. I'm Kyra Ricks, and I will be debating on why we should continue the drone program. Drones are a very strategic asset to the military and cannot be replaced. They allow military forces to have capabilities that would otherwise put our troops in danger and are a better alternative to in person combat. This is why drones have revolutionized modern warfare by allowing us to have accurate attack strikes and aerial surveillance. This gives us the ability to have better national security and a greater efficiency and accuracy. Drones also save us a lot of money compared to the traditional way of military operations. The cost of a manned aircraft attack and the funding of the mission would be much higher than drones. Since the cost is so low and they require fewer resources, it eliminates problems for our government. This means we can use the extra money to boost other areas of our military or domestic programs that need funding that may otherwise not get attention due to budget constraints. Another strong point is the possibility of reducing the risk of collateral damage and civilian casualties. Unlike most military operations, which usually include large troops and bombing campaigns, drone strikes can be finely tuned to target threats with astounding precision. This skill could help reduce the unintended killing of innocent civilians, which is a strong criticism used against conventional military tactics. Research has proven that drone strikes, if properly managed and under strictly defined rules, tend to kill fewer civilians compared to other forms of military action, further proving that drones are a more ethical option when dealing with threats. One of the most common criticisms of drone programs is the threat of abuse and lack of accountability. Understandably, being constantly under surveillance and knowing the damage they can do would take its toll. These legitimate concerns should need to be addressed to ensure that drone programs operate within framework of ethical guidelines. Many of these worries could be lessened by transparency in targeting processes and civilian protection measures, while establishing strong guidelines for accountability. Another counterargument to drones is the possibility of creating a culture of normalized violence, where states could use drones to manage conflicts rather than engage in diplomatic processes. This perspective shows the importance of open channels of communication from the military, showing their intentions with this. Drones should not replace the police or law enforcers, but act as a tool of defense when negotiations fail. An interesting way the military uses drones is for search and rescue operations. Drones significantly improve the effectiveness of finding a missing person or survivors of natural disasters, as many can be equipped with thermal cameras or other sophisticated sensors. Drones are made for sweeping large areas quickly and can be used in large terrains or dangerous conditions. They have capabilities of rapid deployment and wide range coverage that greatly increase the chances of successful rescue missions and minimize rescue time. While there is valid concern about the possibility of misuse, overall, the positive aspects of drone programs make up for these risks, especially when they are implemented with strong rules and regulations. Critics often point to fears regarding privacy violations, the possibility of damage, and lack of accountability in drone operations. But all of these issues can be answered through the responsible development and implementation of drone programs. Overall, the continuation of the drone program is essential. Drones give military advantages that are irreplaceable at a reasonable price. Drones have the capability to enhance surveillance and have many different ways to make military operations run smoother, especially in remote areas. They give us solutions in disaster response, bettering the societal welfare and ultimately keeping us safer.